Hello my friends and welcome back to another video, or should I say hello dudes and divas. We're still trying to work out this whole intro thing, but hello my friends, welcome back to another video. I hope this video finds you well. In today's discussion, we're going to be talking about what we look forward to most. It's actually what I look forward to most, but I also want you guys to reflect on these videos from yourself, from your POV. Yes, we're talking about me, but also take a minute and pause, or when you're done with the video, take a minute and pause and think about what you look forward to, or whatever the topic is, whatever the discussion is. Just also try to relate that to yourself, because that's the whole point of this channel, to just connect, and you can use my videos to also think about it and have a deeper dive and think about your own life from your own POV, right? So today we're gonna be talking about what I look forward to in the future. And this topic came to my mind when I was in bed last night around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I don't know, my sleep wasn't really good last night. I feel like it was good. I went to sleep at 8 p.m. and then I woke up at 10 p.m. and I was really trying hard not to wake up because I knew it wasn't time to wake up. And so I woke up at 10 and I didn't end up going back to sleep till 2. Granted, I started to fall asleep around 1:30, 1:45. And then for some reason I decided to start watching Teen Wolf, which was a bad decision because I ended up staying up an hour longer than I needed to, especially when I was already falling asleep. You're already falling asleep, bitch. Why not just go to fucking sleep? So anyway, I decided to talk about what I look forward to moving forward in the future, what I look forward to in my life. And one thing that I could say when I was thinking about it last night was enlightenment. And I know this sounds so woo-woo, but I'm definitely looking forward to understanding, right? Just when I say understanding, I mean understanding, not knowing every single thing about the world, but understanding things about me, having knowledge about myself and my past mistakes, how I'm feeling in the present moment, my future, just having a better understanding of who I am. That's what I look forward to, because I think this journey has been super, I don't even know how to describe it. It's been tough, but it's also been feeling how you say you take 10 steps forward and 100 steps backward? That's how I feel. I feel every time I feel I'm making strides and getting to know myself better and making strides and just being better and being a whole new person and just transformation, I feel I'm always so close, but then something happens where it's just okay, maybe I'm not as healed. Maybe I'm not doing as good as I thought I was doing. And I feel for me, it's important because I'm an overthinker. I overthink and I analyze every little thing. I'm a Capricorn, if you're curious about my sign. Living from a place of knowing and sureness, just even if I don't know what the outcome is going to be, just making a decision anyway and then kind of dealing with the consequences later, better than living in fear and stagnation and not making any strides in general, right? So for me, it's very important that I look forward to just waking up one day and just feeling enlightened, just feeling present, just feeling everything's going to be okay, everything is working out for me, just in that assuredness that it's all good, because I usually beat myself up for my past and how I reacted to things. And we'll also make a video about regret, my biggest regret. But for me, I think it's very important that I just pray that one day I'm just present, just enjoying the present moment, just enjoying life and not feeling I'm dealing with karma and not feeling oh, when's the next shoe gonna drop? Just thoroughly being grateful for being alive and having my sanity, because I feel my sanity is something that I took for granted when I was taking a lot of psychedelics and stuff. I didn't realize just how powerful they are. I knew how powerful they were, but I just felt bitch, this is gonna help me. This is gonna heal me. And granted, it does. It can do different things for different people. I feel for me, it wasn't it couldn't help me, but I think I just abused it a little too much. And also maybe my intentions weren't in the right place, because usually when shit like that happens, especially in my case, I feel maybe my intentions weren't as good. Not because I was a bad person, but I was just coming from a place of ego. I was trying to reach enlightenment, but it wasn't from a place of love. It was more of a place of let me reach here so I can show people what I know, so I can tell. And that's fine in the sense yes, you want to help people open up and see that there's more to life than this 9-to-5 hustle culture that they got embedded in our brains. But at the same time, it's it was coming from a place where I'm doing this because I want to feel I'm better than people, not from a place of I genuinely want to help people. Like I said, yes, I wanted to help people, but it's also a place where it's I wanted to be up here because I always felt inadequate. But I think we'll also get to that in my channel. Just I just feel it stemmed from insecurity and not feeling that I was good enough already. So I felt if I have this one thing, this enlightenment, it's oh, I am something, I'm not this loser or this person that people look down on. Because although people never necessarily said that to me, I always felt that when it came to me, no one ever really took me serious because I was such a woo person. So when it came down to the nitty gritty and I was trying to change, or I was just naturally changing, I feel a lot of people were kind of what the fuck, this is not who you are, let's calm down, and trying to humble me and stuff. So for me, I just feel my overthinking started when I fell in love with my best friend. I really had it down bad. We were in a toxic situation, and I've tried to talk about this before, but it just doesn't always flow out the right way. But I think that's really when my overthinking began, because I was so insecure within myself and not able to fathom that someone could actually have feelings for me. I always knew I was a cool people's, right? I always felt I was cool, but I don't think anyone has ever had a crush on me. I didn't think anyone liked me. I never had that thought. If anything, it was just me liking people, but never my best friend, right? So when I started to have these kind of feelings, this is different. I've never felt this before. I was so unsure of myself. I started asking other people, right? So now I'm bringing other energies into our private little thing that we had going on. We never did anything, but it was all energetic. It was all vibes, and I was just so unsure. I would ask this person, not knowing that all these people you're saying, they're not even your besties. And And I'm just such a like trustworthy person. I'm saying that with quotations because I always feel like I'm so trustworthy. But like I feel like I'm always like trusting other people and feeling like people won't do me wrong. Where it's just like, bitch, are you dumb? Like I know you like to think that way, but that's insane. So I would tell this person, and then that person gonna tell this person, that person gonna tell, and not knowing I'm kind of like exposing my friend. And I know I'm also exposing myself too, but it was okay because I was already kind of out of the closet. Like certain people knew that I was gay, but it wasn't like I came out of the closet and told people, hey, I'm gay. So for me, I just feel like it was different for him because like I'm kind of like outing him, but I didn't know because I was just so like, oh, this person's gonna keep the secret. Oh, this person, by the time you know it, 10 people, I already told 10 people the secret. And then those 10 people already told their homies the secret. Their homies already told their people that they felt like they could trust. Next thing you know, it's like people like kind of get what's going on, and that sucked because now you're having other energies. And that just like, that's just where my overthinking started. And I think because of that whole situation, we were stuck on a standstill where we stopped elevating our friendship and it was just toxic and we weren't really getting to know each other because he didn't trust me and I feel like he was playing with my feelings, and we had all this like negative energy and like it was just a negative connection. And it's hard to say because I really don't want to describe our friendship as negative because we had some good times, right? Like we had some really like best friend moments, and that's where like my overthinking started. And now I'm at this place where I overthink just everything, and it's just so crazy how that little thing can turn, because now you're doubting yourself. And growing up African and Christian, you're not really taught to trust your intuition. You're not taught to trust your gut. You're taught to trust God. You're taught to put your trust in God, but you have to like, I'm learning that you have to trust yourself. Like you have to trust your internal compass, because even Jesus said like me and the Father are one. So like me, like bitch, trust yourself. Like if you think someone likes you, go with your gut and be like, hell yeah, that person fucking likes me. And if you put yourself out there and you tell them like, hey, I like you, and then they reject you, hey, okay, so fucking what? Your intuition maybe was wrong about that one. That doesn't mean you stop trusting it. That does not mean you stop trusting it. And maybe you were right, but that person just wasn't ready to own up to their shit. So now they have you questioning your intuition. Always trust your gut. If it's not coming from a place of fear, and I'm talking to myself, not just you, because this is a word for me. Trust your gut. Even it doesn't matter what the outside world is showing you. Like I said, you walk up to a crush and be like, I like you, and I feel like you like me. Yeah, they might sit there and say no, but bitch, that does not mean your intuition was wrong. Maybe they just weren't ready. We see this in gay shit all the time, where the gay boy likes the straight boy, and the straight boy is telling the gay boy that he really doesn't like him, and then making the gay boy overthink his intuition and giving himself insecurities and having these insecure thoughts because the straight boy is too pussy to sit there and own it and be like, hey, like I like you. So now like that's where your intuition kind of fucks up, when people try to gaslight you and make you feel like you're wrong for like however you feel in your intuition. So yeah, I just feel like that is where my intuition started to go to shit, started to go to hell. And like I said, not growing up in a Christian household, in an African household, you have to like, they teach you to put everything to God and give everything to God, and it's just like, no, you have to trust yourself and just like trust that feeling, that vibe that you're getting is real, and you're not just crazy, you're not making shit up. Because I spent a lot of time telling myself like, oh, I'm crazy, and I even had a cousin would tell me, stop calling yourself that, and I always say it because I always felt like that's how he was making me feel. He was making me feel crazy, you know. And I can't even put blame on him because I had my issues too, bitch. Like I wasn't fucking a saint, so we both had our shits to play. But even in that situation, I'm just like, haven't you reached the level, like, and this is from his POV, I'm like, hasn't he reached the maturity level where he's like, oh, I understand where he was coming from? Because I can see here and I can be like, I understand where I'm coming from. And maybe I say this because I'm like, okay, maybe you can rekindle, but I'm just like, okay, maybe let me stop being delusional. But it's just like, bitch, like, I get it. I was probably like exposing our shit and like you were private or whatever. And so it's just like, but now that you're older, aren't you gonna sit there and think like, okay, I can understand from his POV, like, do you not want to have like a conversation? That's just me being delusional, bitch. But yeah, so moving forward, I'm really praying for a sense of understanding, like wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's all I be praying for, really. When I'm journaling, when I'm praying, like all I ask God for is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I want the great things. I want the physical. I want the nice house, the nice cars, the nice clothes, the money. But I really feel like I want the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because if I have that, then I'll be able to get all the other things. There's this take going around right now about B. Simone. I don't know if you know her or not, but basically she said that she would rather pick, I think, $1 trillion over sitting down with Jesus. And a lot of people in the comments kind of like dogpiling her, like, oh my God, like I would pick Jesus and I just need 10 minutes with Jesus. And I was just like, honestly, if I was Jesus and you picked $1 trillion and you picked me over $1 trillion, I would look at you like the dumbest bitch on earth. Like, hello, you picked, like, I get it, thank you, but you picked me over $1 trillion. Oh, people were like, oh, by the time all I need is 10 minutes with Jesus and I'll be able to make the $1 trillion. Why do you think that? Why do you? Yeah, I don't know, because you're just putting all your power and all your into an entity. Like, why not? What's stopping you from making the $1 trillion right now? You have the business plan, you have the idea, you have the energy. What else do you need? You want to ask Jesus details. Oh, go left, go right, go up, go down. No, I don't think that's how it works. So it's really hard to jump in these conversations because the African American community, they will jump down your throat when you say things like this. But this is just my opinion. I haven't brought it up on Twitter. I'll probably make a Twitter post after this, but I've been seeing a lot of takes on it. And I'm just like, why would you do that? If you were to pick me, like if I was Jesus and you picked me over $1 trillion, I'd be so disappointed because have you learned nothing? Nothing? I don't know. That's neither here nor there. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the comments, I also would like for you to comment down below, what do you look forward to? I hope this video came out well and you were able to understand me. I hope I'm able to understand me. I hope when I'm editing this video, I love how it turns out. I'm always saying this at the end of my videos instead of just ending it and saying thank you guys so much for watching. Peace. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you really enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a comment. And if you really enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.